Hello,
And welcome.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Janell, and this is Oliver.
I'm 22. I experienced 8 years of foster care. My preferred pronouns are he, him, and right now I'm in community college to get my GED and also to get my AA in fashion.
And I'm 23, and I experienced a little over 12 years of the foster care system. And my preferred pronouns are her, she, and I'm also going to a community college for informatics engineering, and I hope to transfer to UW.
And together,
We're siblings that experience foster care. Booyah.
So, to get a little background on our channel, Dear Foster Care, it's an open discussion about the foster care system. This is an opportunity for dialogue between youth and alumni of care, social workers, lawyers, judges, CASAs, GALs, and anyone else who works with or advocates for our brothers and sisters in
So
care.
for this episode, we're going to talk about how to ideally make a good transition, a smooth one for foster youth entering into foster care. I remembered my first experience entering care. I was pulled out of class and I was told that my mom was there to pick me up for a dentist appointment. So I got all excited. I'm like a second, third grader, like I don't have to read anymore. I'm gonna skip class. I'm just gonna go do anything but read. And I entered the office, and my mom wasn't there, but instead there was a lady in a suit. And that lady put me in the office, and she sat me down, and she told me, I'm your social worker, and you're entering foster care. And I was so confused, didn't know what that meant, and obviously she knew I was confused and didn't know what that meant. So she said, you're no longer going to live with your family, you're going to be living with another family. And when I heard that, like, it just to me sounded like a form of being put in jail. I assumed that it was a kid jail. I was like, it's my fault for entering here. I didn't eat my vegetables when my parents told me to. I didn't go to bed on time when they told me to. Like, I felt like there was a secret eye out there, something watching me. Like, I know all the bad things you did, you know, and this is what you get for not following, you know. And so I was mortified. And then immediately I thought of you, and I was like, leave my younger brother with my family. I'll do his time for him. And at this point, I was just tears streaming down my face, and I was hyperventilating and just crying, and she was trying to calm me down, and she told me that's not how it's gonna work. That's not how it works. And so I had no idea at that point where I was going, what's gonna happen, who I was gonna live with. You had a different story, right? What was your experience in entering care? Because you came in like a week after me, right?
We were also homeless at the time, so I remember living with my mom and our older brother in a women's shelter. So it was like one room that the three of us had to sleep in. So it was already kind of hefty and hashtag throwback and like very like traumatic, even though I was numb to all of the feelings because I didn't know what to feel. But I knew I was leaving. They didn't tell us what time they were going to show up, so Mom didn't have time to pack my stuff. I didn't have much stuff to begin with, but when she was throwing all the clothes in a garbage bag, not a suitcase, I get to the place and I opened all the bags. There was like 2 or 3, and most of them were just Mom's clothes. Like, she was so flustered. So I get there late at night, and I remember waking up the next morning, having breakfast with you guys, but I didn't go to school because they let me have a week to adjust before they have me on the schedule of doing chores and going to school and all that. So based from our personal experiences, we recommend to those specifically working with a youth case are 2 things.
One is communication. Let's talk with the youth and not just about them. So a healthy dialogue helps us as foster youth feel less out of control and lost in the abyss of the system.
And 2 is to give them time to adjust and learn about your family.
Together we are empowering, advocating, and creating change for youth and alumni of the system.
So don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. down below to make sure you keep up with all of our videos.
At the end of each episode, we want to do a call to action. And for this call to action, I received an email from Foster Club. And currently, they are doing fundraising for their organization. Foster Club is the national network for young people in foster care. It's a great organization helping these youth become their own advocates in their own voice and using their experience to help create change for other youth that are entering care. So with that, our team's name is Dare to Care with Dear Foster Care. Yes. So and below in the description is going to be the link. You can go ahead and click on it. Their fundraising hashtag is called Dare to Care, and it's about foster care. So please go ahead. Let's try to raise $500. We can do it. And let's reach that goal. Hey, and by the way, if we reach that goal, Jacob and I are going to do something crazy. So, and that craziness is what you guys are going to suggest. So, you know, that can be anything. And we'll pick a surprise. I mean, we'll pick a person
the best
comment.
one.
Yeah.
So this concludes this week's episode. Don't forget to like, care.
Don't forget to care.
Don't forget to care. Welcome to
Dear Foster Care. I'm Janell Braxton.
I'm Jacob Braxton.
And together we're siblings that experience foster care. Oh, jeez. Okay. You can stop.